Hi Pisces, this is Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot. I am in Carmel, Indiana. I am a Libra Sun, Capricorn Rising, Sagittarius Moon. And if you've been here before, welcome back. You know what I normally do is pull out, pull out 4, 5, 6, however many want to come out, tarot cards. And then look at it to see if we're looking at life, love, career, health, whatever, and then clarify with different oracle decks about emotions or blocks or whatever we can do to get through this, whatever's going on, whether it be good or bad. Oh, that's way too many, but I will take that one and that one. All right, let's see what we have here. So the first card is the Three of Cups in the Hierophant. So Three of Cups should be a celebration, but it's in the reverse position. So I feel like there's something that you should be celebrating about, but the Hierophant being in the reverse position tells me that you still have some spiritual growth that needs to be done before this gets in the upright position. So it's kind of like there's just some stuff you need to be working on instead of focusing on this, whatever these 3 cups are, focusing on some spiritual growth work. 9 of Wands. And it's like, this would normally, if this was in the upright, it would be you are ready to move forward and make things happen, but it's in the reverse position. And so something is stopping you from moving forward. Now, the 4 of Wands would be like a twin flame card. So let's think about this. Let's see what these are. 6 of Cups and the King of Swords in reverse. All right, so let's see what here. Okay, so if there is something that you want to celebrate, but it's kind of like your spirit is going, no, not yet. We've got some work to do first. We're not going to move forward on this, says the 9 of Wands. We're not going to move forward on this twin flame relationship. You've got some work that needs to be done, some healing that needs to be done first. And you need to look at these cups and fill them up first before we bring the King of Swords in the upright. Okay, so this is so freaking funny, because this is almost like the exact conversation I had with my Pisces friend last night. It's funny how the cards come out and agree with that. So let's look at some emotions. So it's like, it feels like you've met somebody, but something in your heart tells you it's either not the right person, it's not the right time. You've got some work that you need to do first. And I feel like it has to do with like really getting a good foundation set in place. So it feels like if you were to start this relationship now, you would be building it on sand. And you're like, I have built my relationships on sand every other time in life, and I'm not doing that now. I need a concrete foundation, and I need to make sure that I am on solid footing, and I'm not going to do the same thing I did. So I'm not going to celebrate because I met somebody that I liked. I'm going to go inside, and I'm going to figure my shit out before I move forward with this person and, you know, have that masculine male person in my life. So let's look at what kind of emotions you are currently dealing with that might help us understand what kind of things you need to work on. So the jealous card came up in reverse. So you're not jealous and you're not feeling empowered and you're afraid of something. So let's keep going with this and let's figure out what emotions and blocks that you are working with that's stopping you from flipping all of this stuff up in the upright. You're feeling discouraged. The sad one came up in the reverse position. That one's wanting to come out. You know what? And I feel like unsure needs to be up. It feels like all of these need to be up except for the empowered one. And I'm not sure where the jealous one comes in at. What you're jealous about. What are you jealous about? Okay. See, but that's the thing is I don't feel like you are jealous of other people. Because I feel like you think a lot of other people don't have good relationships and you know why they don't have good relationships. It's like you're looking at them and you go, I don't want those kind of relationships anymore. So I'm not jealous of the normal relationships that are out there because they have a lot of crap that they're working on themselves. So I feel like you're kind of like just aware of what needs to be done to make sure you don't have one of those type of relationships. You want something different. You want a spiritual relationship. You want a solid foundation where you are both equal and grown up and you have dealt with your crap and you know deep down and I'm losing my voice all of a sudden. So you have not spoken up about something in the past. In the past, you have buried some of your issues, and that has always come out and messed things up. So this time, you're like, I'm going to speak up, and I'm going to tell the person what issues I have. I'm going to tell the person I'm not ready right now. I'm going to make sure that I speak my mind. I'm not going to hold anything back. And I'm going to make sure that I do this relationship differently this time than all the other ones that I have done. And considering how lightheaded I feel right now, I feel like I'm like right on the money. But you're not feeling hateful. Because I feel like you're kind of like, you're not mad about it. You're not mad that this is happening. It's kind of like it's a relief because you're like, I'm not going to do it wrong this time. I'm not going to do this one wrong. And I'm going to have a different ending this time. I'm going to have a better ending this time than I have had in the past. So there's some excitement going on because of that. Because you're like, it's like you're going to build a solid foundation this time instead of a weak foundation. Okay, so let's look at what kind of blocks or healing do you need to work on with your spiritual, I'm just going to say your spiritual self, your higher self. Hello? Hang on a second. There's someone at